So far on this channel, we've taken you all over New Mexico and seen some huge, grand things. Today's trip is going to be a little bit different. We're not going to see anything huge. We're going to take a closer look at one spot, but you might be amazed by what we actually found. So why don't you come a little closer. So this is a quadrat. It's a 1 meter square broken up into all these other smaller squares. And what ecologists use these for is as a sampling device. So we put it on the ground and it helps us focus our study. And if we put a whole bunch of quadrats either in a transect line, which would be a straight line across the landscape, or randomly, it's going to help us figure out all kinds of different things. The types of animals we have here, the abundance of animals, the plants, these squares especially would help us figure out abundance. But for today, we're just going to use it to show that you don't got to go way out into nature to find cool things. Sometimes if you just take a closer look, you'll find some cool stuff. So all we're doing here is looking for cool things. Now, this is a kind of an interesting thing. It may not jump out right away, but there are green plants in here. So that is a clear indication that spring is on its way. And today is only March 3rd, and we already have green plants popping through. So that's one of these things that quadrats would be good for, is phenology, looking at when things are coming up. So let's keep looking. Oh, looks like we have a complete video, because you know what this is? That's scat. You're absolutely right. In this case, this is deer scat, and it's always an interesting thing. Pop that deer scat open and we can see the plant fibers in that deer scat. And the reason I'm more interested in animal evidence is because plants, it's winter time. It's really hard to identify plants. We would want to do a survey like this a little bit later in the spring to see what's coming back. But I just saw something really interesting right here. If we grab this, this is a little piece of bone. It's really kind of hard to tell, but it looks like a piece of a jaw from like a gopher or some sort of rodent. But what's interesting is it probably wouldn't just be evidence of the rodent. It'd probably also be evidence of a predator, whether that be a bird of prey like a hawk or an owl, or maybe this is coyote or something evidence. All right, so we found another piece of what we call consumer evidence or animal evidence. Right here, this is turkey scat. Turkey scat. So if we look in that turkey scat, I don't know if you can see that on camera here, right here. There's a little bit of like seed, and also turkeys are actually omnivorous. They'll eat insects and stuff, but this turkey is mostly herbivorous, been eating plants. So these quadrats are great for us for studying the land and managing the land, but they're also great for students, like you may hear in the background, because it's a great way to focus them and get them to really look closely and see that nature doesn't have to be these grand landscapes. Sometimes it can be very tight little things. And as a bonus, a little bit of rabbit scat. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.